Hey, what's going on, guys? Bflattened here with a brand new video today, and today I have a secret trick for you for the Archtamers team. Now, if you haven't seen my Dojo Rematch battle team, the Ultimate Dojo Rematch team, I'm going to link you a video in the description and a card here, so go ahead and take a look at that so you know exactly what you're playing with. But there's a trick. Now, I'm going to be replacing one of my Tems in this team with a Koish. Why a Koish? Well, I'm about to get into it right now. As you can see, I have some footage behind me because some people requested the Dojo Rematch team in action, so you can see it behind me, along with the interaction that we're going to be doing with our Koish. Now, I use Wind Koish because it counters Naolin perfectly, since that he brings in poison Tems, so those poison Tems get run over by Koish with no problem. Now, you're probably wondering what the trick is. The trick about it is that for some reason, it seems like it's coded that they don't see Koish's secondary type. They just see Koish. They don't see that it's wind. They don't see what it's doing. So basically what's going on is that I have one slot kind of doing its own thing, and then I have Koish being able to just be left alone to pick off all the poison Tems that are causing me problems. Things like Toxic Ink, like Gouldor or Nigrocell or things like that. If I need those things off the field immediately, I've been able to see that my Koish is able to do absolutely monstrous damage while being left alone the entire time. Now, sure, your main line gets 2v1'd, however, you can also play around with that too. Now, if you know what you're up against, you can either bamboozle on your team, you can dodge with Bush, say with our Volfi that we have on the team here. You can swap so that it forces them to attack you with half damage as well. So if you're getting hit with, you know, a toxic move, have a toxic Tem on the team. Volaren, for example, perfect thing to tank a toxic hit. It also won't be poison either, while your Koish just swings in for the big boomerang damage to take it out. Now, there's nothing really complicated about the Koish. It's just 500 attack, 500 speed, so it always goes first, and then it just keeps on swinging boomerangs on the poison Tems, completely left alone. There was one time that it was attacked once, but that was because the Nigrocell used allergic spreads and hit both my Tems, rather than just the one. So it was unintentional for it to solo target it. However, it has been hit with multi-hitting moves like allergic spreads before, but it never died. Every single time that I've had this, the Koish lasted the entire battle. It was first thrown out, it lasted the entire battle, it was not touched. Now, I confirmed this the first week, and I decided to wait on it before releasing anything about this, and then I decided to test it again to see if it would work. It also worked 2 times in a row for me. Now this is where you guys come in. Can you test this for me? I would rather have more proof, more footage, more everything, whatever you'd rather do. You can quote the video, you can just comment in below if it helps. Try it with a Koish, but also additionally, because I haven't tested this part out yet, I do have a Chromium, but I'm going to be testing that out on this week. Use a Chromium as well to see if they actually can recognize the secondary typing of the Chromium, just like they can't recognize the secondary typing of the Koish. Now, you can use any type of Chromium, of course, maybe a Wind, maybe a Melee. Try and see what works for you, but yeah, I'd rather get a lot of feedback on this to see if they are coded that way. I haven't had any problems with Koish. I'm going to be doing it again this week, just verify again. But with all the verification that I've had so far, I'm like well over 90% sure that this works. And because of the way that it works, along with the Dojo Rematch team that's being as solid as it is, I've had a 100% win rate so far on the Archtamers. I haven't had any problems. So I believe that if this works the way that it does, that this is the ultimate Archtamers Rematch team, because you get to pick them off and you get to decide and determine how the battle goes because of that. Yeah, let me know what you guys think, and tell me if the Koish or the Chromium works for you. Get footage, comment below, tell me everything. That would be great. If you haven't seen the rest of my guides, I do have a bunch of guides up on here as well. I have my free Tem guides, I have my starter guides, I have my more advanced guides. This week is going to be focused around layers and pansuns and breeding especially. We got to go into a lot of breeding techniques. So I will see you guys on those videos, if not on the stream. My name is Bflattened, guys, and I'm signing on out of here. Take care, all. Laters.